I just wish I could be as strong as you are for my children.
Does Kevin still believe that story that the woman told him about Clint being alive in 1888? Have you talked to him this morning?
Yes, he nodded. He said he understood.
Well, then maybe you convinced him that this woman is just confused.
No, it's what he wants me to believe. I have placed such an awful burden on the children.
What burden?
I have been so involved and immersed in my own pain and my own grief. The children are afraid to reveal their feelings to me for fear it's going to upset me.
Maybe Kevin's just not ready to give up on Clint just yet, okay? Don't push him. He'll come around eventually.
Okay.
Where's Tina? Have you seen her? I've got some good news for her.
Tina, hopefully, is upstairs with Cord, explaining away last night's misunderstanding. I have to get dressed anyway. I'll send her down to you.
All right. Good morning, Tina.
Hi.
Don't you want to hear what I've done for you?
Sure.
Tina, I've convinced Dean Stella to print a retraction in the next issue of the National Intruder.
Well, how'd you do that? Threaten to beat him up?
No, I'm just a persuasive guy, that's all.
Thanks, Bo.
You're welcome. Tina, you know, I thought you'd be a lot happier than this. I thought you want to run right upstairs and tell Cord what I just told you.
I can't run upstairs and tell Cord. Cord didn't come home last night.
What's going on here?
Cord, I can explain everything to you. Remember being with me at Barry's bar last night?
Vaguely.
Right, and you were drinking scotch like it was water.
How did we get here?
Well, you were really in no condition to drive, and well, you didn't want to go home, so I took the liberty of checking you into this hotel.
Is this your hotel room?
No, I didn't think that would be wise to take you to my hotel room.
We didn't,
No, believe me, you passed out the minute your head hit the pillow. I tried to sleep in the chair, but it just wasn't comfortable, so
Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Let me...
No. You stay right there and just relax. You're looking a little under the weather. Oops. I'm gonna call room service, order some coffee and some ingredients to an old family recipe that I think is gonna help cure your hangover.
Oh, can't wait.
I think it'll make it easier for you to go home then.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure I want to go home.
Well, yeah, I would like a pot of coffee, please, and some bitters, some soda, and a couple raw eggs. Good.
Cheetos brand presents Just a Cheetah.
I'm a cool daddy-o, rocking on the patio. When before my very eyes, I see cheese materialize. And my funky jive takes a dive for the cheese that goes crunch. It's not easy being cheesy.
Cheetos, the cheese that goes crunch.
From the mountainous Abruzzi region of central Italy comes the inspiration for a hearty beef and pork pasta sauce called Classico d'Abruzzi. And because in Italy pasta sauces differ from region to region, from Naples there's a robust tomato and basil Classico di Napoli. And from Sicily, a zesty ripe olive and mushroom Classico di Sicilia. The regional tastes of Italy brought to America. Classico, authentic regional pasta sauces.
The great furniture cover-up. When polishing can't cure white rings and dull spots, don't cover your furniture.
Rescue it with Formby's Furniture Facelift. Facelift is a breakthrough, a complete kit for a perfect shine that took me under an hour without stripping.
When polishing won't help, pick up some Furniture Facelift.
And end the great furniture cover-up.
This is a warning to household germs. There's not a room where you can hide from Lysol brand disinfectant. It's the best kind you can buy because it's hospital type. Lysol brand disinfectant. So germs don't say you haven't been warned.
This shine can't be beat. You can't get a brighter shine. You can't get a tougher shine. And you can't get a better shine from Future or Bright. This shine only comes from Mop and Glow. Even on no wax floors, you can't get a brighter, tougher shine than Mop and Glow.
Better get some rest. Why don't I check you into a hotel?
No, I'm not. I'm going to stay until Steve regains consciousness, and we have to find out that he's going to be all right.
Morning. Hi, Doc.
Doctor, the nurse that was here said that Steve's vital signs, they're stable.
There's no sign of intracranial pressure either. That's good, too.
He looks so helpless lying there.
Well, it's going to take for this anesthesia to wear off, Doc. 4 to 6 hours, usually.
Steve's been out of surgery for... My God, what are you saying?
Mrs. Holt, your husband is in a coma.
What? How did this happen? Was it the surgery?
No. It was trauma from the blow to the brain.
Well, how long is he going to be like this?
That's very difficult to predict. Well, he is going to come out of it, right, Doc? Doc, I want the truth. How long is my brother going to be like this? A day? A week? A month?
Unfortunately, we have no way of knowing. Now, the longer he is in the coma, the less chance there's going to be that he will come out of it.
So all we can do is just sit here and wait?
We're doing the best we can for him.
But is it enough?
Well, I hope and believe that it is enough. Now, I will be available at any time if you need me.
Max, where are you going?
You stay here with Steve.
No, you can't go back to Lambview. I need you. I won't be able to get through this without you.
Don't worry. Listen, I'm not leaving Arizona, not until Steve is all right.
So where are you going?
To find out who did this to my brother and why.
Come on, you're the last hotel in the phone book. It's gotta be there. Yes. No. Roberts. Cord Roberts. Yeah, he probably checked in sometime last night. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, no, don't ring the room. I'll call him later on, okay? Thank you. I found him.
Where?
He's at the Landview Court.
Okay, I'm gonna head right over there.
Tina, wait a minute.
No, I can't wait. Look, I can't go on thinking that he's just being there, just thinking these awful thoughts about me. I have to explain what happened. I have to explain that it was all just a terrible mistake, and the dean's lying, and that he's going to print a retraction in the intruder. I mean, he told Bo that that's what he's going to do, and then Cord will forgive me, and then I'll forgive him, and everything will be wonderful.
That is exactly what I mean.
What?
You are going to run over there talking a mile in a minute. You're going to say all the wrong things and get into more trouble.
Well, I can't just sit here and do nothing.
Honey, you can wait for Cord to come home. A few more hours aren't going to make any difference.
You really think so?
And then you can resolve this misunderstanding calmly.
Bo, what do you think?
I think what Vicky's saying makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh, boy, that looks awful, Sarah.
Well, I guarantee it's going to make you feel 100% better.
Yeah?
And you can go home and patch things up with Tina.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure I want to go patch things up with Tina. This article in the Intruder, did I tell you about this?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, boy, I tell you, I'm gonna be the laughingstock of town when this thing comes out. I mean, the only way Cord Roberts can get his photos displayed in a museum is if his fiancée pays some kind of a bribe to the curator. Nobody is gonna take me seriously after this, Sarah. No one.
Cord, your work is just too good for that.
Oh, right.
And besides, I know Tina probably meant well.
Oh, yeah, well, Tina always means well, but she doesn't care who gets hurt or humiliated in the process.
Well, you at least have to let her explain herself.
Oh.
In the meantime, are you ready for this? This is magic. Come on. Now, of course, the only thing is there's this very critical part of the cure. You have to drink it all in one gulp.
Oh, please.
Come on. It's gonna make you feel so much better, I promise.
You better.
Come on. That's right. Terrific.
Oh, that was vile.
I know.
Oh.
It's gonna make you feel better, though, really.
Oh.
Well, now that I know that you're gonna be feeling better, I really have to go. I'm meeting the contractor for the Center for the Blind this morning, so I...
Whoa, wait a second here. Listen, thank you for taking such good care of me last night. It's really nice to have such a good friend as you.
It was my pleasure.
Listen, if I said or did anything that was out of line, I apologize.
You were a perfect gentleman.
Look, Sarah.
Excuse me. Look, I really have to go.
Sarah,
sorry.
come on.
Oh, shoot.
Quick, go into the bathroom and take your dress off, all right? That's gonna burn. That's gonna burn. Take it off.
Freedom's the one. If you've got dental work, you've got 3 great reasons to chew Freedent gum. You know Freedent won't stick to your dental work, and Freedent freshens your breath. But maybe you didn't know that Freedent moistens your mouth. So if you hate a dry mouth like I do, chew Freedent.
Freedent's the one that took the stick out of gum, and Freedent moistens your mouth. Yeah, moistens your mouth and freshens your breath while you chew.
Non-stick Freedent moistens your mouth and freshens your breath.
Something really new is in the works at the Huggies Diaper Factory. They're rolling out the driest Huggies ever. Kleenex Huggies Super Trim Diapers with the new Dry Touch system. Only Huggies Super Trim has a unique blue middle layer that funnels wetness into the padding, then helps stop it from leaking back. Now, boys and girls stay drier than ever. Huggies' new Dry Touch system. It's producing the happiest smiles ever.
As a hospital volunteer, I've noticed instead of Tylenol, patients here get Anacin 3.
A major hospital system replaced Tylenol tablets with Anacin 3. Same aspirin-free medicine as Tylenol, but it costs them less.
Anacin 3 can cost you less, too.
Who wears short skirts? We wear short skirts. If you dare wear short skirts, Nair for short skirts.
Nair leaves legs smoother longer than shaving. Cotton rubbed on both legs proves it.
If you dare wear short skirts, Nair for short skirts.
Now Nair's got new no-mess glide-on. Nair for smoother legs.
When you have trouble falling asleep, take the sleeping aid ingredient that's the doctor's choice, the one in Sleepinol. In a survey, 7 out of 10 doctors chose the sleeping aid in Sleepinol. Sleepinol contains the doctor's choice to fall asleep fast.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sandy.
And I'm Rob Weller, and next on Home, we'll show you a unique way to cook with hot rocks.
Also, our movie mom, Nora Fraser, is going to follow up on her review of Colors. Introduces to a woman who's banded together moms against gangs.
That's next on Home.
I've got everything I want. I'm one very lucky man.
Mr. Clayton Alden has a big, fat problem.
All of our troubles are behind us.
I always knew my time would come.
It's the calm before the storm on Loving.
All right.
Yeah, fine. How you doing? You all right in there?
Yes.
Good. How's the dress?
I'm rinsing it out now. I don't think the stains had a chance to set in.
Well, the valet said that he's got this great stuff that helps remove stains, so he's going to send her up right away. He should be here in a second.
Too bad my grandma didn't have a remedy for this.
Yeah. Wow, that was quick. Whoo. Hi.
Cord, look, Cord, just hear me out, all right? Look, I don't know why you ran out of there without giving me a chance to explain. You know I'd never do anything to hurt you. I love you. You know that. And besides, it wasn't my fault. I mean, and Dina is going to print a whole apology in the next edition.
Please, all right?
Look, please, just tell me you forgive me, okay? And tell me you're not mad at me, please.
How the hell did you find out where I was?
Well, Bo called every hotel in Landview.
Oh, well, I'll have to thank Bo for that, then, won't I?
Is that the valet? Sarah? What on earth is going on here?
What do you think about this material, May?
Oh, I love it. But Jenny's got to decide.
Oh. What do you think, Jen?
They are all so beautiful. I do not understand how you can make such an elaborate wedding dress in such a short space of time.
Well, I told you, Annie Graymore here is just about the best in the world.
A lot of women folk from the farms around here are going to lend a hand, Jenny.
But I don't know how I shall ever be able to repay you.
Don't you think of it? I tell you, we all live so far apart that doing a big sewing project like this is one of the few chances we get to socialize.
Yes. Oh, well, I do hope you will come to the wedding.
You wouldn't miss it.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, you're going to be the most beautiful bride that Buchanan City has ever seen. Look.
After you,
Oh, Clint, close your eyes, Mr. Buchanan. I told you. No, don't you look at this dress.
I'm not wanting to see the dress. I'm wanting to see my bride-to-be.
It's not a dress yet.
Well, I don't care what it is. You're not even supposed to be here at all. I told Cody to keep you away from her today.
Well, I got my suit fitted for her, and I came home to do some chores.
Well, by the devilish grin on your face, I don't think you're fixing to do any farm chores.
I am so pleased to see you, Mr. Buchanan.
Well, I sure miss seeing you this morning, but Cody just flat rushed me out of the house.
I know. When May told me that you had gone already, my heart sank to the pit of my stomach.
Well, after the wedding, we won't have any busybodies to get in our way, will we?
The wedding. I still cannot believe that I will be your wife.
Well, you better believe it. Come Friday noon, you're going to have a wedding band on your little finger to prove it.
Lace? Lace! Carson, quick, get her something to drink here. Here. All right, sit down here. Lord, woman, we thought you were dead.
Oh, so did I, Cody. I thought I died and went to the strangest heaven.
Honey, have you been out in the desert all this time?
Well, ever since I escaped them no-good kidnappers, I've been trying to find my way back here to Buchanan City.
How the hell did you survive out there?
I'll tell you everything as soon as I get settled, but first, I want to find my husband. Where's Buck? Well, where's my Buck?
Capture the dinosaurs!
Those rocket dinosaurs!
It's a dinosaur hunt! Chef Boyardee! Dinosaurs!
Tasty pasta, new from Chef Boyardee. Capture all three, and you win.
Dinosaurs!
Kids like cartoon vitamins that taste good. You want them to take a multivitamin you think is good for them. Presenting Sun-Kissed multivitamins for children. The essential vitamins kids need.
I like that Sun-Kissed fruit taste.
Sun-Kissed multivitamins for children.
When I dance, it's a real workout for my hair. That's why I always use White Rain hairspray. For all the hold of the fancy brands, without the fancy price.
White Rain Hairspray. Beautiful hold at a beautiful price.
The shoe on her left foot is made of fine leather and sells for about $46. The shoe on her right foot is also made of fine leather, but sells for about $30. The Flings collection at Kitty. We only sell the right shoe.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson.
This week on Good Morning America, visit the sets of tomorrow's hottest new movies.
And catch some of your favorite stars at work.
This week on Good Morning America.
Today at 3, when the altimeter dips below sea level, Jack Lemmon and Lee Grant are in deep trouble. And then Live at 5 takes you live right on the scene with the news that's happening here on 13.
Sunbeam bread's been a part of the family. Sunbeam bread in the heart of it all. Breaking bread together through the generations. Sunbeam bread's been a part of the family. Because you care, you share Sunbeam bread.
Stouffer's Dinner Supreme presents the Duffy Sisters.
Hi, Joey.
Hey, ladies, what's new?
What's new? This is new Stouffer's Dinner Supreme. Now there's roast turkey breast with all the trimmings.
Uh-huh.
New glazed ham steak dinner.
Uh-huh.
Look at this, cheese stuffed shells and chicken Dijon.
And
they're all complete dinners.
Stouffer's, now we make Dinner Supreme, too.
Boy, they sure know their Stouffer's.
I taught them everything they know.
Coming Friday night at 11 here to Channel 13, Houston.
Blazy, we don't rightly know where Buck is right now.
What? He's lost now? I come back here and he's not here?
Now, wait, you settle down now. He was real upset about the thought of losing you. None of us were able to console him around here. And then when Clint came back with Miss Jenny after rescuing her
Jenny's
from
all
them
right.
kidnappers.
Jenny's okay.
Yes, Jenny is just fine, all right? And not only that,
Oh,
but,
thank goodness. I've been worried sick about her. And Clint's still here.
Yes, yes, he is.
Okay.
Blaze, maybe we ought to take you over to Dr. Westman's, have him take a look at you. You've been out in the desert for quite some time now.
No, I'm all right. I'm just a little worse for the wear, that's all. But I wish my Buck was here.
Blaze, why don't you tell me what happened? Where you been?
Well, Cody, help me up. Let's move on over here where we can talk in private.
Excuse us, Blaze. Come on over here. You sit down here.
Okay.
Now, Blaze, what is going on with all this secret stuff here?
Cody, I know this sounds crazy, but I was there, and it even sounds crazy to me.
Where were you?
The future.
The future?
Shh. I don't want anybody to hear. They might put me in the loony bin. Oh, but Cody, I met my own grandson. And I met a relative of yours, too. His name's Cord.
Cord?
Yeah, and all those things that Clint told Buck about the future, you know, about the territory.
Yeah?
It's all true. It's all true. The whole world's going to change. Territory's going to change. And Clint's from the future, 1988.
Well, yeah, that I know.
You know?
Yeah, Clint told me that.
You know all about Landview?
Well, I don't know about that, no, but he's been trying to get back there for quite some time. But he's more or less given that up now.
Oh, no, he can't give up. I mean, I was there, and I came back.
How did you manage that?
Oh, I have no idea, excepting that I was in the desert, and then I guess I must have just passed out. And when I came to, I'm in this insane asylum, see? And then this lady, Melinda, is her name? Melinda took me to Landview, and all the time I'm just wanting to get back to Buchanan City. But she was real nice to me, and she got me this ticket on this flying machine.
No.
Yeah, flying machine that took me back to Arizona. And then I got on Okie, Clint's horse, and took him into the desert. And then he got spooked and rode off, and I guess I just fell asleep, and I must have just time-traveled my way back to the past.
Whoa, now, wait a minute, Blaze. Where are you going?
Well, I gotta talk to Clint. I gotta tell him not to give up on trying to get back, because there's a way that he can, he can get back to his wife.
Just hold on a second here, all right? Something else has happened since you've been gone here.
What's happened?
Well, Clint, he's proposed to Miss Jenny, and come this Friday, they're gonna get married.
Oh, dear.
Detective Johnson?
Mr. Holden, how's your brother doing?
He's in a coma.
Sorry to hear that.
You find out anything about the person that attacked him?
Not much. One of my men just took the fireplace poker down to headquarters.
What's that going to accomplish?
Well, we don't know yet, but they're going to look at it in detail, see if there are any hairs attached, any samples of fabric that might be on it.
What's this you're looking at?
One of my men just found this photo album. We've already dusted it for prints.
What the hell's so interesting about a photo album?
Well, it was found where your brother was attacked. Now, it seems that some of the photos are missing.
Take a look.
Yeah. You can see where it's discolored there. The photos were taken out fairly recently and not too carefully.
Now, why would someone want to steal some pictures then try to kill Steve?
We don't know yet, but it's the only lead we've got. Now, I'm going to send this to Mrs. Buchanan in Landview. If she can tell us what pictures are missing, we might just have a clue as to the man who attacked your brother.
I told you I didn't do nothing.
Tell that to Detective Johnson.
What's going on, Dugan?
I found Burns here hiding out one of the outbuildings.
He wasn't hiding. Get your hands off me.
Okay, you can let him go.
I told the police everything I know.
Well, you didn't tell them that you've been involved in an armed robbery. Now, is there anything else that you haven't told the police, Hank?
You better tell us everything, buddy. Who tried to kill my brother?
I thought you were my friend.
Tina, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly. I can see what's going on here.
Now, girl, you got no right to go barging in here. Now, come on.
You and I are engaged. I thought something terrible happened to you. I thought you were in an accident or something, and instead you're here with her. How could you do this to me?
Tina, what the hell do you think you did to me, huh?
Look, Dean was lying. That an article in The Intruder wasn't my fault.
Oh, Tina, it's never your fault, now is it? Everybody is always trumping charges up against you. Now, please, there's no way you can talk your way out of this, so just leave us alone. Sarah, why don't you get your stuff together and we just
Cord,
get
I would
out of
like
here.
to try to explain to Tina.
Oh, explain what? You were sitting around here talking about your school, right? And you said, oh, my goodness, it's so warm here. Let me get into something more comfortable.
No, Tina. Last night,
I don't want to hear any gory details about last night, all right? I honestly thought that you came back here from Greece to start your school. I didn't know you were scheming after my fiancé.
What right do you have to accuse me of something like that? That school is the most important thing in my life, and I'm not going to let you or anyone else take that away from me.
Oh, well, pardon me. I guess you were only scheming part-time then.
Who are you to call a schemer? And to think that I was defending you to court, you know, I should have known better, Tina. You will try every trick in the book to get what you want, including using and manipulating the people that you say that you love.
Oh, no, don't you try to get out of this, Missy. I know exactly what you did. You saw how upset Cord was, and, boy, you just swooped on in on him, didn't you?
Look, I cannot try and reason with this woman, and I'm not even going to try anymore, so I'm leaving.
Sarah, would you let go of me?
Wait, stop it, all right? You know, why don't you just go before you make a bigger fool out of yourself
and you can just
than you
keep
already
talking
have?
because I am leaving.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, damn it, will you stop it now? Tina, get the hell out of here. Just go now, all right?
I love your eyes, they're just my size. The way your hair hangs down to there. But I love your skin the best, 'cause it's caressed.
New Caress, now with even more bath oil. Caress leaves skin softer than soap can. If you love your skin, soften it. Caress it.
But I love your skin the best, 'cause it's caressed.
Skin feels best when it's caressed.
The idea that one dog food is best for every dog is silly. Puppies, for instance, need calcium for growing bones, so there's Cycle Puppy. Older dogs need the easily digestible protein in Cycle Senior. Overweight dogs need satisfying meals with fewer calories, Cycle Light, while healthy adult dogs need the balanced nutrition of Cycle Adult. Cycle, because no one dog food is right for every dog.
Something exciting just hit carpets. It's making a big splash in home fashions. It's this complete book on decorating with carpet, and it's free now at participating stores during DuPont Decorating Days, just for looking at today's DuPont Certified Stainmaster. To get your free book, drop in now for Stainmaster. Only from DuPont.
Why put them on top, they're already in there. Strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's Strawberry Squares. There's strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's Strawberry Squares. You never have to slice them on top, 'cause we wrapped whole wheat around the pick of the crop. There's strawberry in the middle. Kellogg's Strawberry Squares. If you like them on top, you're gonna love them in there. Kellogg's Strawberry Squares.
And try Apple Cinnamon Squares.
Tonight, a deadly enemy, an unlikely ally.
Great shot.
An all-new MacGyver.
The man who tried to kill me, he's here.
You know who I am. A desperate search for the past.
Jackie's dead. You're next.
Richard Chamberlain, Jacqueline Smith, in the conclusion of Robert Ludlum's best-selling thriller, The Bourne Identity. After an all-new MacGyver tonight.
How's he doing, Dr. Brady?
He's stable, but he's still in a coma. Mrs. Holden, now you've been sitting by your husband for hours. Now, why don't you try and get some sleep?
No, I couldn't sleep.
Well, then just rest. It's not going to do your husband any good if you wear down your own resistance and become ill.
I just wish there was something more I could do to help him.
Well, there is one thing you might do.
What's that?
You could talk to him.
Can he hear me?
There have been remarkable instances where patients, after recovering consciousness, have remembered everything that was said to them while they were in the coma. Give it a try.
What should I say?
Say things to him about hope. Small things that have happened during the day, from day to day. Now, I have to go to surgery. Dr. Murphy will be in to check on your husband in a moment.
Thank you, Doctor. Steve, if you can hear me, I want you to know how sorry I am for getting you into this. It's all my fault. If I hadn't made you come to sell this ranch, if I hadn't pushed you into living the kind of life that I thought you should live, for all my selfish reasons, I never wanted you to get hurt. I never dreamed you'd get hurt. I'll never forgive myself for this. Doctor said I should give you hope. Well, I haven't done that very much lately. Oh, darling, there are so many people who want you to recover. You must come back to me. Come back to how we need you. Your brother. Oh, Max loves you so much.
Nobody is going to hurt you.
You keep that man away from me.
Don't worry about Mr. Holden. All right? Now, how long have you worked for the Buchanans here?
More years than I can remember. Aren't you supposed to be in charge of security here? That's part of my job. All us ranch hands are supposed to keep an eye on things.
Well, isn't part of it you're supposed to keep people from breaking into the main house?
Nobody did break in, Mr.
He's
Holden.
right. The attacker had to have a key. There was no forced entry.
Well, that means it was a woman.
No.
She said a man was in there and hit Steve on the head.
Did you see any man?
No. The woman said the man ran off.
And you believed her?
She didn't have any reason to lie.
Unless she broke in and Steve caught her.
That don't make sense. Did she try to kill a man and then call for help?
Look, none of this makes any sense, but she was more of a suspect than the man she was talking about. How could you let her go before the police arrived?
I didn't let her go. There was so much going on with the paramedics trying to save Steve. I turned around, the woman was gone.
Had you seen her before?
No, sir.
Do you think you could identify her if you saw her again?
Yes, sir. Stared right at each other. I gave a description over to the police last night.
All right, I want you to go down to headquarters with Officer Dugan.
I told you, I didn't do nothing.
I know that. We've got a police sketch artist there. I want you to give a description of the woman to him.
Sure. I'll do whatever you want to find the man that did this to Steve.
Hey. Sorry about being so rough on you.
No hard feelings. Hope your brother's all right.
That woman could be the one clue if she saw the attacker.
Or if she did it herself.
I don't think so. But I'm going to send the police artist sketch to Mrs. Buchanan along with the photo album. If that woman lives in these parts, Mrs. Buchanan should know who she is.
Well, Clint has been wishing beyond wish that he could get back home, but somehow he just can't.
Yeah, and look at me. I wasn't even trying, and I went back there. And you say he's given up now?
Yeah, he has, especially now that he and Miss Jenny have fallen in love.
Oh, well, I can understand why Clint's fallen in love with Jenny.
Well, yeah, so can I. She's a very nice person.
Yeah, she's also the spitting image of Victoria Buchanan, his wife.
No.
Yeah.
Where did you meet her?
Well, I talked to her.
No.
Yeah, and she didn't even believe a word I said.
Please? Do you think that you can help Clint get back to the time he's come from?
Oh, I don't know, Cody. But I think I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him so that maybe he can make up his own mind and decide for himself whether he should just give it one more try.